We can now communicate more with him and know more about what is going on. With that, the Biafran people can now be rest assured that in no distant time, he will be here with us. Thank you, fellow Biafran.
Topic. Okay. All right, Biafra evangelists. News reaching us this early hour of today that the Finnish government have reinstalled communication of Mazi Simon Ekpa, meaning that Mazi Simon Ekpa can now call, talk to the Biafrans, tweet, interact with the Biafrans. So let me have your reaction on that.
It is good that it's coming from you, not from me. That means they have confirmed the truth. And our leader has conquered Nigeria. And he has conquered the enemies of Biafra. He has conquered Peter Mba, Hopo Zodema, and Soludo. He has conquered all the enemies, those that don't want Biafra to stand. He has conquered them. Those who stood against him, who speak against him, who lied against him, he has conquered them by the grace of Chukwu Okike Obiama. And I thank God and I want to appreciate the Finnish government. Finally, I told you people that since they have started releasing those 4 and those 2, you understand that definitely that the suspension of his media will be released. You understand? I told you people they are doing those investigations based on the allegation. And anything called terrorism is something that a good nation will not like partner with. You understand? And that was what prompted them to take action to investigate him and to suspend him, which Nigeria themselves withdraw the statement that terrorists. And glory be to God now, Simon Ekpa is still in Finland. They have captured about 10 Boko Haram who intend to bomb the Yorubas. Are you getting it? You get it? The Boko Haram, the Boko Haram, 10 of them have been captured. Yes, 10. Doing training of bomb in Oyo. Is it Oyo or Osun State? You understand? 10 of them. Yes. They were captured. 10 of them. They were captured. You understand? That is to tell you truthfully, Simon Ekpa is not Nigerian problem. And even as I speak to you again, you understand? Another source is coming to say, which is Idias Musa ahead, that truly has confirmed that these people are not the problem. The root of insecurity are from the north. So many sources are coming. That is to tell you that Simon Ekpa is not a problem of Nigeria. Neither Nnamdi Kanu the problem. Neither Igboho the problem. The problem of Nigeria are those ones there. You understand me? And I am happy because they themselves have done the thorough investigation. You understand? Do you know when you will see me? No, you've not watched me dance. When the PM will start to address people so that everybody will confirm, then they will know that whether I speak the truth or not. That is when you will see my dancing step as a typical Biafran man. I'm going to this house, and God will bless me with that. Confirm. That day you will see it. Guy, no. This young man here, this journalist, he pulled my leg too much. And I thank God is confirming what I have told him. Yes, I am happy and I give God the glory. And I am happy that he should quickly come out and address so that those that have lost their hope should rekindle their hope.
All right, Biafra evangelist, can you just imagine the first tweet of Mazi Simon Ekpa? And how do you think that Mazi Simon Ekpa is going to address the issue between Ogenkere and Dr. Ngozi Orabueze? Now that you have access to information now, now you also have access to communication.
It is a very simple thing. He has been a leader. He knows how to lead. He has been carrying them along. So he knows how to bring them together. Like I said before, you remember one of the videos I said that they should throw away whatsoever that is the differences. They should put it at the back pocket. They love, if truly they love USB, they should work together and to the success of that USB. Let the differences remain at their back pocket. So definitely the PM will come up. When he comes up, he knows how to put their differences at their back and push and reconcile them and match them and march forward for that love which we have for USB. Because if I don't have love for USB, you will not see me here standing, speaking all along.
All right, thank you, Biafra Evangelist. It's a very fine place to live in. Thank you for speaking in our platform today. MC the Waymaker, let's discuss on the trending issues now. Now, the information reaching Kacee 360 TV is that the Finnish government have installed communication of Mazi Simon Ekpa, meaning that Mazi Simon Ekpa have access to his phone now. He can tweet very soon. If not today, Mazi Simon Ekpa will start tweeting again on Twitter. He can call his family and he can start communicating with Biafrans now. Isn't it sharing news that Mazi Simon Ekpa, after 2 to 3 months now, he can now start talking to the Biafrans after the restriction have been lifted by the Finnish government?
Yeah, good morning, viewers. Thank you for watching. It's a very good news for Simon Ekpa to have his freedom so that the Biafrans all over the world can listen to him once again. I keep saying this thing, Simon Ekpa is not the problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria is what Christopher Musa have said yesterday, which are the Fulani, particularly, they are the one causing mayhem in Nigeria. Don't forget that before the agitations of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, something prompts it. Now, if you have a problem, you look for the cause of the problem. You look for the cause of the problem. When you look for the cause of the problem, you solve it. That problem will stop it to exist. So for them, the Nigerian government to leave everything we are facing, hunger in the land, everything, and change and channel their energy of how to see they bring Samuel Ekpa to Nigeria is a waste of time for me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that former President Buhari kidnapped from Kenya to Nigeria. Ever since did that, how has it brought peace to Nigeria? How has it brought sanity to Nigeria? In fact, as I talk to you now, Nigeria are leveraging on poverty, on hunger on a daily basis. So for me, Samuel Ekpa at the first place is not a problem for us. Nigeria government just decided to waste their time, waste their energy, waste the resources of Nigeria that we're supposed to use. Because for Musa Christopher, chief of staff, for him to go to that Finland, he used taxpayers' money to go there. It's wasting of time. For vice president to have the time to go and be discussing with Finnish government, it's a waste of time for me. It's a good news to us for Simon Ekpa to have his freedom once again.
All right, MC the Waymaker, it's a sharing news for the Biafrans all over the world that very soon their leader, the person of Mazi Simon Ekpa, will start communicating with them directly. But let me ask you this: how do you think, or what do you think will be the first tweet of Mazi Simon Ekpa, having in mind of the crisis that is going on in the camp of United States of Biafra, Ogenkere versus Dr. Ngozi Orabueze?
The truth of the matter is that Samuel Ekpa coming back to take over his position, everything is done and dusted. Because the likes of Dr. Orabueze and the Nkere, they will step aside. Nothing to, it's just like if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out today. If Mazi Nnamdi come out today, he will go to his position. Samuel Ekpa can just only act as a prime minister of exile, but he is not the one that will be dishing out the information what will be happening in Biafra land. So also this Samuel Ekpa, once Samuel Ekpa come out today, my brother, take it or leave it, that the Dr. Rabueze and the Nkere issue will be buried down automatically. So even as this, congratulations to Biafran for their new hundreds of Indigo yesterday that are just assuming office. So that's my take.
Mr. Rav, let me have your reaction concerning what the Finnish government have restrict the communication of Mazi Simon Ekpa. But news reaching us yesterday is that now they've restored the communication of Mazi Simon Ekpa, meaning that Mazi Simon Ekpa can now talk to his family, can now talk to his friend, can even tweet, he can call his cabinet, and he can have meeting with his cabinet through Zoom. So let me have your review on that.
You can see the embargo is not only lifted, but absolute freedom, liberty, that's liberty, you know, has been given to Mazi Simon Ekpa. That's game off for Nigeria, Colonel Musa, who has been bragging and boasting of, extradition of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko into the Federal Republic of Zoo for Suya, Aso, and Babuk. Today we have seen it in a glaring sense on the social media platforms. All are airing it to the world. That Nigeria play their card, play their schemings, play their game, craft out all manners of lies and fairy stories to rope an Igbo man that is a Finnish citizen in the Scandinavian Europe for nothing, just because of hatred, because of marginalization of Igbo nation, because they don't want Igbo man to exist. They don't want Igbo to excel in commerce and industry. Political leadership of the country has eluded Igbo for how many years? Ironsi was Nigerian military head of state, a general. Since 58 to 59 years ago, Igbo man has never ever touched that post again. Because of what? Marginalization, suppression, hatred, abhorrence, persecution. And today we've seen it coming up back on us again. When an Igbo man contested for election last year, Yoruba man, Hausa man, Ibibio man, Efik man, Urobo, Soko, and all the ethnicities in Nigeria said, yes, the Igbo man is our choice. They actually exercise it using their what? Enfranchisement, or you call it franchise, to do that perfectly, and they'll be carried the day, beat it to at Bodlum. The so-called FCT, the percentage required, Obi scored the percentage 4 times. Obi scored almost 70%. Tinubu could not get up to 15. What is stopping the umpire INEC and the radicalized Nigerian courts or judiciary from giving honor to whom honor is due? They refused us this justice, simple because we are Igbos. What are we saying here? That's why Simon Ekpa has been the person of interest in this contraption called Nigeria. That was in 2024. Then they began their military onslaught again. January 2025, the argument was much heating up on bringing physical and substantial evidence to what? Scandinavia, Europe, where Finland is situated, to actually indicate that Simon Ekpa is constituting act of terrorism across southeastern Nigeria. To Fiakwa, Igbo man can never be a jihadist. To Fiakwa, Igbo man can never be a terrorist. Let me tell you, history should erase it. Why? Because Google, the world's biggest search tools establishment, is there. Whatever you say now, whatever you speak as language, Google is taking it as I'm talking to you now. Because when you check the component of internet, Google at least consumes over 65%. Google actually know that Igbo man has Jewish blood. We can never kill, take life for nothing. That's why we turn our back on any bloody religion that demands human blood, that demands that you use by force to win soul for God. It is a lie. We can never align with them. That's why this hatred at least started since 1966 until date. They don't want Igbo to be part of the political leadership of the country, to be part of the government of the country, to be part of they that are sharing the national cake at the highest exalted position in Nigeria, office of Aso Rock. And Obi-Wan they deny him that position. What am I trying to say here? See, listen and listen good. It is obvious that the person of interest now Simon Ekpa Joko has been let off the hook by Finland government. He has not committed any crime. He is trying to start his commentary on social media. He is now enjoying with his family, though you guys rumored he was incarcerated, put in one of the deadliest, let me tell you, correctional center in Finland, which is faulted. I fault it. Every other Nigerians, Igbos, Yoruba, and so on and so forth that live in Finland actually know that Colonel Musa, Nigerian government, they are telling us lies. Ekpa is free.
All right, Mr. Rab, do you think that Simon Ekpa has really done anything that warrants him to be questioning by the Finnish authority? Because it seemed to it seemed as if whatsoever we predicted is not actually correct. That Simon Ekpa is not really in detention.
Yeah, actually, we found out that Ekpa is not in detention. Why? Finland pranked on Nigeria. You know the meaning of prank? They are now prankster country because actually they know that Nigerian government, Nigeria as a country, is not telling its citizens the truth. That's why they actually mirrored what has been happening in the southeastern Nigeria, found out that Ekpa was just defending the Igbo man in our various forests, farmland across the southeast, where the Fulani headers were encroaching in the past, and presently it is going on and on and on now. Just 4 days ago, 18 Igbo men were macheted to death at Osu local government, Imo State. What are you saying? They pranked on Nigeria. All they were telling Nigeria was lies, that they have finished him, they have jailed him, so that Nigeria will be jubilating. Yes, our hero, the person of interest that has stopped us from achieving our purpose of grabbing Igbo man's land.
The Finnish government have reinstalled the communication of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Let me have your review on that.
You know, the matter has been on for some times now. The Nigerian people and diaspora still don't know the full details concerning the matter. You know, it is what the press comes out to tell us. That is what we are. You know that yes, those in Finland, we have more knowledge about the case concerning the matter. You know, newspaper publication in Finland and the likes of them. You know, I don't think we really have a correspondent in Nigeria media in Finland. We don't have any media, Nigerian media, correspondent there to give us an insight of what is going on there.
I'm giving the insight of what is going on in Finland. Simon Ekpa have been restored. Communication has been restored to Simon Ekpa, meaning that Simon Ekpa have access to his phone now, have access to Twitter. He can tweet now. He can communicate. He can do Zoom meeting with his cabinet. So all those freedom have been given to Simon Ekpa. That is partial freedom for now.
It is it's a new development. It's not bad. You know, as you know that it was brought in for questioning. They have said to have more knowledge about the funding that they claim that unlawfully taking money from people, deceiving them to take rise, cyber, criminal, blah blah, and the way they call it. Then, so it is understandable. It's fine, and now you have to take measures on what is dishing out through a social angle. You know that will be used against him also later. So we just have to know how to work within a space of what he claims that he is and what is not. The extradition process by Musa, Nigeria, this military, saying that what the extradition process documents have been fulfilled. It is fine. They might have done that, of which he said they have done, but a lot of factors will be considered. Either it will be extradited to Nigeria, which there is no extradition treaty, Nigeria and Finland. Extradition treaty is not what you will just embark on within a couple of days based on one interior motive or the other. Fine. Is there. He and his lawyer will determine if he wants to be extradited to Nigeria, if it's safe, and justice will be made, or there, or Finland. So the process can still happen in Finland, and it can happen in Nigeria. And I'm very sure he won't want to. And if I must say, Nigerian person or any other state we want to say they should bring this case to Nigeria, because talking about human rights, these are the factors we consider. Over the years, how has the Nigerian people justice have been prevailing human rights, what's the measure of human rights in Nigeria. And I'm sure that there are a lot of evidences against the Nigerian government concerning human rights. Is it police brutalization we want to say? Is it about an unlawful adoption of Dele Farutimi? Is it unlawful detention of the protesters, hunger protesters, endsars protesters, and so on and so forth, which they have not been justice to? So is it the killings in the southwest and environment like that? So all those things are going to be put in consideration. And if you are to scale Nigeria type of human right violation or human rights, we won't even score 70%. So
All
in
right.
that case, it will not. It's just it's just a mirage for the Nigerian military.
All right, it's a very fine place to live in. Thank you for speaking in our platform today, Mr.
And he showed Biafran people love, and he showed with this great sacrifice that he has offered for Biafran people. We will never forget him. We will always be with him in our prayers, spiritually, physically, and otherwise. We are happy that we can now communicate more with him and know more about what is going on. With that, the Biafran people can now be rest assured that in no distant time, he will be here with us. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. All fingers hold crossed. Our Prime Minister will shortly join us as soon as possible. Finland is not a zoo that don't abide and respect the rule of law. I strongly believe, we Biafra strongly believe, the Biafra Republic government in Israel and its cabinet strongly believe that Finland will do the right thing. And we ask them to do the right thing. We have reminded them how they remind their children back in 1967 to 1970 that whenever they are eating, they should remember that Biafran children are starving. And the same Finland in question fought and liberate themselves from Russia, and they gained their total freedom. That is exactly what our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa'S, was doing, fighting for his people to be free. Finland authority, we know you all will do the right thing. We understand how the judicial system works there. It's a separate body from the political arena. They have their own decision. They can't be influenced by any party. At the same time, we believe that our Prime Minister, with due respect, he will receive the basic human right treatment because he is a law-abiding citizen of Finland as well. We urge them to do the right thing. Thank you, fellow Biafrans, for tuning in. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, the media team. Thanks, Honorable Sonny Aparawa, for having me and for Biafran people to receive this great news. Thank you.
Thank you, APM, for the quick update. Biafran people, the Prime Minister has shown his resoluteness, and our Supreme Leader has shown his resoluteness. It is the trust that he has in all of you as Biafrans that these two noble men put their lives in the line. I've listened to many of you speak on the media and all platforms talking about we no longer trust any of you. Please, wipe this moment We don't want to hear such words coming from wonderful Biafrans. It's only the enemies of Biafra that should be using those phrases, because the two leaders that we have and the APM standing here now, they have their trust in you before they put their lives in the line for Biafra. The Biafra Defense Forces trust all of you. That is why many of them are made up of men and women that left America, left Europe, left UK, left Asia, all to come down to Biafra land to die just for you to have Biafra restored and secured. They have been in the bushes since 2020 when they were ESN and metamorphosed into the Biafra Defense Forces when they were unveiled in Helsinki, Finland. So they trust you so much and they put their lives on the line for you. So please give them the trust as well by not using those derogatory words that you don't trust anybody at this time. We all know the prices that we are paying because of this freedom. Many Biafrans just died because of the slaughter and massacre that happened in Osu and Yamofu and Owerri. These Biafrans died because they have their trust in you as fellow Biafrans that will restore Biafra. The last thing they wish is give us Biafra. Also, we've had many other speculations on the media that, they need to hire new lawyers, bring new lawyers. Our legal team to our PM is not capable. They need to go and recruit lawyers from here. We don't need that at this time. Do not give room to the enemies of Biafra to downplay the efforts of the legal team of the Prime Minister and the Biafran government. Both the attorneys of PM in Finland are super capable, and our legal team and our lobbies and attorneys instituted by the Biafran government under the supervision of the Prime Minister, they are super active and they are working. All they need is our respect. All they need is our support. All they need is every good thing that should come from a people that you are fighting for. Not words that will kill their spirit. Not words that will downplay all their effort. I salute all of you. The media will have the time to discuss on the press briefing of the APM, and from here, from now, we lock it out. Thank you to all Biafra.
Honorable Sonny.
Please trust all of you. That is why many of them are made up of men and women that left America, left Europe, left UK, left Asia, all to come down to Biafra land to die just for you to have Biafra restored and secured. They have been in the bushes since 2020 when they were ESN and metamorphosed into the Biafra Defense Forces when they were unveiled in Helsinki, Finland. So they trust you so much and they put their lives on the line for you. So please give them the trust as well by not using those derogatory words that you don't trust anybody at this time. We all know the prices that we are paying because of this freedom. Many Biafrans just died because of the slaughter and massacre that happened in Osu and Yamofu and Owerri. These Biafrans died because they have their trust in you as fellow Biafrans that will restore Biafra. The last thing they wish is give us Biafra. Also, we've had many other speculations on the media that, they need to hire new lawyers, bring new lawyers. Our legal team to our PM is not capable. They need to go and recruit lawyers from here. We don't need that at this time. Do not give room to the enemies of Biafra to downplay the efforts of the legal team of the Prime Minister and the Biafran government. Both the attorneys of PM in Finland are super capable, and our legal team and our lobbies and attorneys instituted by the Biafran government under the supervision of the Prime Minister, they are super active and they are working. All they need is our respect. All they need is our support. All they need is every good thing that should come from a people that you are fighting for. Not words that will kill their spirit. Not words that will downplay all their effort. I salute all of you. The media will have the time to discuss on the press briefing of the APM, and from here, from now, we lock it out. Thank you to all Biafra.
Honorable Sonny.